Okay, let's write an equation of a parabola. I'm going to go ahead and do this on a separate sheet of paper. We are given the vertex is -2, 3, and my y-intercept is -1. The first thing I want to do is I want to determine, what information was I given. So if I look here, remember your vertex is in the form HK. So that means my H is -2 and my K is 3. My y-intercept is -1. Well, if I write that as an ordered pair, that is the ordered pair 0, -1. And again, don't forget, ordered pair is x, y. So that means I'm also told that x equals 0 and y equals -1. Now that I have these given values, I'm going to substitute them into our vertex form. Vertex form, I'm substituting that f of x for y. Remember, they are interchangeable. Y equals a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k. My y is -1. I don't know what a is. My x is 0 minus my h. Now be careful. I have a minus a -2 squared plus my k value, and k is 3. Now I'm just left to do some algebra to solve for a. And I'm just going to start cleaning this up. I'm probably going to take a few more steps than maybe you need to, but I want to make sure that we're showing it step by step and everything is nice and clear. So I have -1 equals a times, well, 0 minus a -2 is a 0 plus 2. So that's just 2 squared plus 3. And again, I'm just going to keep cleaning it up. -1 equals 2 squared is 4. 4 times a is 4a plus 3. And now, again, I'm solving for a, so let's subtract the 3 from both sides. And we are left with -4 equals 4a. Divide out the 4, and I'm left with -1 equals a. So now that I have that, I have an a value, I have an h value, I have a k value. So let's write this in vertex form. Would be f of x equals a, and my a is -1. Now I don't need the 1 there. I'm just going to have the negative sign hanging out, times the quantity x minus h. My h is a -2 squared. Now I'm going to add in that k, and my k value is 3. And now I'm just going to simplify this. And again, this is probably something you could do in one step. Negative is a positive. Okay, so this is the equation in vertex form. We are also going to go ahead and put this into standard form. So to go standard form, standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. where a cannot equal 0. Otherwise, this would go away, this term would go away, we'd be left with a linear function. So in order to do this, we would just expand the vertex form. So let's go ahead, I'm going to rewrite the vertex form, and again, we're going to use those Algebra 1 skills. And we have to be careful with this negative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the negative alone. I'm going to expand my x plus 2 squared. I'm going to use a bracket so my parentheses don't get all kind of blended together. X plus 2 squared can be written as x plus 2 times x plus 2 plus 3. And I'm separating these because this negative does not apply to the 3 at all. So I've got to be very careful about how I distribute that negative. Now again, think PEMDAS. I'm doing what's in the parentheses first. And I need to use the distributive property. So x times x is x squared. X times 2 is 2x. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, I'm going to close my parentheses, plus 3. I've got this negative here. Let's just combine like terms. And again, you could probably do this in less steps, depending on your level of comfort. 2x plus 2x is 4x plus 4. And now that plus 3 comes in at the end. And now let's go ahead and we can distribute that negative. So I get negative x squared minus 4x minus 4 plus 3. If you combine like terms, we get negative x squared minus 4x, negative 4 plus 3 is a negative 1. So this is standard form. These two functions, although they look different, they are the exact same graph. If you pop these into Desmos, it's going to be one graph right on top of the other. Also notice here, from here you can also see your A value is negative, which means you're reflected. So you can still see that transformation even when we're in standard form.